It's going to be, well, what is it going to be? It's not. I'm not going to mock people, but it's going to be a parody, a tutorial parody called "Creating a Chat App in 2 Minutes." I'm going to post this thing, and it's going to be the easiest thing in the world. And all you basically do is you go to html5.com, you give them your email, you give them your login information, your email, your name, you create a password, create an email, you give them an email, create a username and a password. You hit send, you activate your account through your email, you copy and paste the link, you copy the link that they give you, the HTML code, and you go into appsgeyser.com, that's appsgeyser.com. You click on create an app, you click on HTML, individual HTML, you hit paste, hit refresh, done. That's it. That's as easy as it is to get to making a chat application in less time than it does to learn how to code. I can teach everyone how to create a chat application in 2 minutes or less. So I'm gonna do a parody video called "Making a Chat Application in 2 Minutes." It's gonna be hilarious, and I mean it's gonna be a great video, but it's gonna be hilarious. People are just gonna love it. They're gonna number one, they're gonna laugh. Number two, it's gonna be a great video because there are going to be people out there who want to be able to do this, but don't have the knowledge or want to know how to be able to create and code everything. Like I've tried coding and it don't work for me. There are some incidences where coding is working because I got the app made, but there are times when I tried to code the chat app and it would not code right. So I had to go with a company on the internet who will do it for me. And it works. And it's absolutely free. You just give them your email, you create a username, and you create a password, and then you just basically confirm your email address, and you're done. Once you confirm it, you're finished. That's it. So with that being said, I'm going to do a video on how to create a chat app in 2 minutes or less. And it's going to be a great video. I'm going to get lots of views on it. It's just going to be a parody video. It's not going to be anything that drastic. It's going to be a parody video. It's going to be hilarious. And it's just going to be fun. I'm going to enjoy myself. I've never done a tutorial video, so I'll do one of TGIF's tutorials. It'll be called TGIF's Tutorials. It'll be how to create a chat app in 2 minutes or less. And it's going to be great. So, with that being said, the chat feature is absolute phenomenal. There are so much security features on there. I mean, there are some areas in this app, and I'm not going to talk too much about this feature yet, just in case I decide not to utilize it, which I think I might. I'm more than likely going to utilize it, but it'll allow me to be able to pray with you almost in person, to the point to where you'll see me and I'll see you, and we'll be like, hey, how you doing? Let me pray for you, and things like that. So there's a lot of good features added to this app, or this stuff, this code that they gave me for their software. There's a lot of stuff that's in here that is just so packed with settings. I got a back door to this thing now, guys, to where I can actually go to my back door and I can talk with you on my computer, where when I'm at home, and just chat with the listeners. Or if I'm in mobile, I can go to the apps I've downloaded, got Podcast Portal, I can take that, and I can also chat with you on there as well. So look for anything that says admin or admin257. We will both have the same looking avatar, and you can change your avatar in this as well. There's a lot of cool features in this app for security features and all this stuff about what you the listeners are allowed to do. What different things a user is allowed to do, an admin or a administrator is allowed to do. And a DJ, there's something called DJ in there. I don't know what that's about just yet, but it allows me to set things about what you're allowed to do, what you're not allowed to do, what languages are allowed or not allowed. Right now, that's a paid feature, but in the future, it will be on there. It'll translate things for me and who's allowed to enter the chat and who's not. Because really, I put this as not adult only. Because if it's an adult only chat room, then some people might come in on and think that, oh yeah, look at that, only adults. Cool, no kids are here. And the next thing you know it, we got some weird people doing some weird stuff that we do not want happening. So I put it as anybody can enter in and anybody can join, because that's what it is. Jesus is not a respecter of persons. He does not say, well, only if you're above 13. You're 13 and above, you can talk to me. No, he wants anybody to talk to him, even a baby. If a baby can talk to Jesus, Jesus wants to hear from him. So Jesus is a person who talks to anybody, who prays with anybody, prays for anybody, and everything. It's not, this thing called Jesus in heaven is not age restricted. So my app is not age restricted. My podcast portal, it's called, is not age restricted. It is, it's not age restricted at all. Because if it was, then I'll be putting Jesus and God in a box, and I can't do that. So with that being said, I'm not filtering things. I'm not telling you can't say certain words, Like I dislike, President Trump, or Joe Biden is great, or Joe Biden is terrible, or if you say things like you want to do some stuff to Joe Biden and cause him some harm, then I have to kick you out of my chat, and you won't ever allow to be back. It doesn't mean you won't be ever allowed to use the app again. You may not want to use the app after I kick you out, but with that being said, I would have to take some drastic measures to let you know what's going on, so you know not to do that again. And but there's so many security features with this feature coming up that I don't even have to be home, and it'll filter things out. I mean, in my back door, let me see if I can get to my back door for just a hot second. Because in my back door right now, let me make sure this is still playing on the show. Testing. Yep. In my back door right now, when I go to my back door, okay, here's the chat. Okay, that's the admin. So I log in as the admin. Now in my back door, let me make sure this is still playing on the show. Yes. In my back door, there's a thing called chat history. And it shows me everything that I've done and said in my history. Up to about 10,000 messages, I think it saves. That's what I put it as. I'm going to put it as 10. Because once those first 10 get used up, then the next 10 can come in and I can, look at those too. But I said hi as admin257. I said hi again as admin257. Then as admin257 again, I said ZZZ as in sleeping, the sleep emoji. And then as admin257 again in lower cases, I said hi. And the two other highs were in, uppercase, capitals. So I said hi in uppercase twice as admin257, the sleep emoji as admin257, and hi lowercase as in admin257. So those are one of the things that I've said. I'm going to eventually delete those, but I can see all of the messages that were said during that time period. I can search for different messages. I can hit the search bar. I can type in a search field and search for a specific message in fields, message, username, data, private, IP. I can go to user and I can type in, let me try admin. No, let's do it all capitals. That's what I got. It is admin 257, and I hit go, and it shows me all the admin 257s. Now, if I would have said HELO for hello, and I hit go, it doesn't show me anything. Their entry's not found because there's nowhere in there that it says hello. So we're going to hit reset, and it goes back to the high in capitals, sleep emoji, and then high in lowercase. So it's great because not only can I, there's so many security features in this new chat feature coming out that I can ban IPs straight from the app, allow me to ban them. So I can add an IP if I wanted to, and I can delete specific IPs from using this feature as well. There are some features in here that are not usable because like translate's one of them that I can't use to translate button to translate because of the because of features that are paid features. And I can set dates for calendars so that way I can display a calendar and stuff, so that way when special guests arrive or come on the show or want to come on, I will be able to set the calendar so that you can be notified that the guest is coming on what day and stuff, and it will have a reminder for you. There's so much stuff about what a user can do, what the admins can do, what the administrators can do. I can set music to where I can have it knock every time someone comes in. And so when they log into chat, it'll go do do do, or it sounds just like a knock. And there's other things that I can do. So I'm gonna set the knock to a doorbell. I like the doorbell idea for bing bong. That way it's really cool. So it actually sounds like they're actually coming in. So with that being said, there's so much stuff in this new feature coming out that I can set to where you guys can be safe when you're here at chat. Because it's a safe place to be. It's not one of those places where you know, where you come in and there's inappropriate stuff going on and nudity and crap like that, because that's not what I'm about. This show, that's why I set safe search on there so they can't look up terms like pornography and stuff. It's all because I want them to feel safe when they come here. I want you guys to feel safe. Let me go grab my computer just for a second. Not my computer, but my charger. I'll be back in just a second. I am back, guys, and not just in chat though. Not just in the chat feature here on this show, in the app in general. When you guys are in the app, anywhere in the app, whether it's my Facebook, my Twitter, email, or what, even just the show itself, I want you guys to feel safe. I want you guys to feel safe and secure because this is a safe place. This is a place where Jesus heals. Now, Jesus heals no matter what, anywhere and everywhere. If you're outside and you're dying, Jesus can heal you. If you're outside and you, God forbid this ever happening to anybody, and you've gotten into a car accident, Jesus can heal you right there too. But this is a safe place. This is a place where you can come and you won't be judged, you won't be discriminated against, and Jesus loves you, and I'll keep proclaiming the fact that Jesus loves you every time you're here. So it's an encouragement. It's a place to be. So again, guys, that's why I'm setting these settings to that degree, because you need to have security when you're here. Because if you don't have the security while you're here, how can you want to be here? See what I'm saying? So with that being said, download that app. it's going to be great. It's for you. It's not for me. It's for me to encourage you each and every week. So download the app, get it into your phone, and start listening to TGIF. Start using some of the functions, and then when the chat comes out, I want to hear from you. I want you to